Alrighty. So this is going to be a reading for my Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at how the next 48 hours are going to play out. So February 21st until the 22nd. And let's go ahead and see how things are looking. If you would like to see more of my readings, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you would like to get a personal as well, check out the description box for my website. Taurus for February 21st to the 22nd. February 21st to the 22nd. Okay. So the overall energy, we do have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Current energy is the Queen of Cups. Challenge is the Page of Wands in reverse. Advice from your spirit guides is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And outcome is the Hermit. Taurus for February 21st through the 22nd. Okay. And we have Potion. It says, remember to practice self-love. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and discuss this energy. So the first card being the Nine of Wands in reverse is the overall energy. This is good. I like this card in reverse. Upright, this is the energy of somebody being very stressed out to a point of like no return almost. This is like that stressed, I'm going through all of these problems, but I'm not dealing with the stress. I just keep acting as if I'm not stressed, and I keep trying to live my life as if nothing's wrong, almost to a point to where somebody may have a mental breakdown with that type of energy. But with it being in reverse, this is knowing that you can't keep operating this way, and no longer allowing yourself to even put up with pushing yourself to a point of no return for somebody else, for the sake of someone else. For some of you as well, there may have been like a lot of things you had to take care of, like physically, and you may have felt like really exhausted prior to this time frame. And coming into this time frame, this may be more of you winding down or not being as, like I said, stressed out as you were previously. Now, when it comes to your current energy, I do have the Queen of Cups. So this is you possibly being a little bit more emotional during this time frame. You could find yourself more emotionally triggered by things that you usually wouldn't be. This could also be you being affected emotionally by a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. They may be affecting your mood in some sort of way. Whether this is a spouse, co-worker, roommate, whoever. It could honestly be anyone. But there could definitely be either someone else affecting your mood and making you moody, or you just naturally feeling this way. You also may just have moments of realizing what you truly want in terms of like a romantic partner. And you could be wanting to express your feelings to someone specifically about the connection you guys may have. Now, the challenge here, I do have the Page of Wands in reverse. So this could be that somebody's an extreme hothead. If you're dating like a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, they could be an extreme hothead, and this could be making things really, really hard to bear with. For some of you, there could be also issues with communication, like being able to communicate with someone in a way where it's flirty and it's fun. Like you may be realizing that somebody's like overly passive aggressive during this time frame. You could also be finding yourself not being as motivated when it comes to like your creative ideas. You could be finding like you're not as motivated, or you just feel burnt out. I would use that more. Some of you may be feeling burnt out energy wise. Some of you also could be turning down a creative idea as well, and that could be more of the problem. Like you have an idea, you turning it down though, in terms of exploring what it may look like if you were to pursue it. Now, when it comes to what I see for the advice, I do have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So the advice here is to stop putting effort and energy into something where it's not working. It's like, why are you exhausting yourself energy wise to make something work that's not working? It's like you don't just keep pressing the start button on a toy that doesn't have batteries in it that don't work. So why keep entertaining a relationship where somebody isn't able to even realize where they need to step up and be better, or they're not willing to, or just where things are just continuously not working after exhausting all your energy and trying to master that relationship or master that connection. Also, with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, some of you maybe needing to realize that maybe you have more of an entrepreneurial spirit if you do have an issue with keeping a job. And then another thing with this, some of you need to work a little bit harder in terms of the things that you're trying to see manifest. It's not just going to come from like a little bit of work here, a little bit of work there. It's going to take forever to get to the goal post itself if you continue to work that way. Another thing, also, if you hate your job, it's time for you to do something about that. Like some of you, or if it's even a situation where you don't like necessarily hate your job, if you know your job is like too on the line, like it's too much of a possibility that your job may be taken from you, also make sure you're making preparations now for that. Now, when it comes to the outcome, we do have the Hermit card. So there may be a Virgo of significance during this time frame, or if this is you going into that Virgo energy or that Hermit mode, where you go into more of a reserved to yourself way of being. This is like preserving your energy. This is like going into a space of introspection to really understand self, to understand your own spirituality, to understand your beliefs, your wants, all those things. So you may be going into a moment of introspection. You guys also may be dating somebody who may choose to do this as well. And it may kind of force you into a space of introspection simultaneously. Now, when it comes to the last card we have here, it says potion, and it says, remember to practice self-love. So yeah, there's an emphasis on you guys needing to remember to put self-love in your routine. Whenever you're looking for love outside of yourself a little too much, that is an indicator that you don't have a level of self-love. And if you keep attracting people who resemble the same type of people who keep hurting you, and you keep staying, that's also a sign that there's some self-love that needs to be put into practice here. Now, let me read this to you. It says, you're familiar with the concept of self-love and self-care, but either you're never actively practicing them or there's something you've fallen behind on. Either way, you should get back on track. Keep yourself maintained in all ways, big or small. That can mean calling it quits to take a luxurious bath instead, or that can mean by putting on a rose water face mask and getting out your planner so you can sort out your life before it gets too out of control. So yeah, this is just prioritizing yourself more as well. But this is what I see. I hope that you did enjoy. If you did, thumbs the video up, subscribe. Check out the description box if you want a personal. And I will see each and every one of you in the next one. Bye.